Hello, my name's Julie from SewhaleyJane, and I will pop all the links down below where you can find me on social media. Well, it is actually Monday the 15th of July, so I'm actually on time for filming today, which is good. This week's vlog is going to be, a little bit of a mix one this week, because it's going to be sort of what I've made this week, what I've bought, and it's going to be my SewhaleyJane unboxing video as well. So I'm going to have to mix it this week because I don't have the time to do 2 videos, unfortunately. The week's just run away with me. So yes, I hope everybody's well. I hope you've had a lovely week and got some crafting done, and I hope the weather's been kind to you today, because here we've had a lovely sunny morning. It's not been red hot or anything, it's just been nice. I had 2 lots of washing out on the line. It's all dry, just needs putting away, which I'll do when I finished editing this vlog. And I've also managed to get my fabric washed for my Think Pink, from my Think Pink box this month. So I think I'll probably iron that tomorrow and take my pattern to work maybe tomorrow and see if I can just get the pattern cut out for my size. Hopefully we'll have more success with this this outfit. So I'm looking forward to doing the Charlie caftan, but you'll probably not see that when I've made it until the next Think Pink box, I'm afraid. I've got my cup of water to keep me going. Right, well, I think I'll start with what I've bought this week. Not much, it's a little box, little box of goodies. And what I've bought, I haven't got everything that I ordered this week, and it's all mainly for my machine that's just sat there. It's my Genome 1600p Professional, which is a semi-industrial sewing machine, and it just does a straight stitch, but it's lovely to use. But I have been having a few problems this week with the stitch definition. It's really been off. You can't actually see the stitch definition at all. And I do clean it out regularly, and I oil it, and I do look after it, so I change my needle. So I don't know what's been happening, but I've always used moon thread on this machine, because it doesn't like Gutterman's. It won't tolerate Gutterman's thread at all. A few weeks ago I tried Aurifil threads, because I've got a couple of spools. I think I've got 3 spools of Aurifil. Now I've always used to use that on my general machine, because I loved it. It was so nice to work with. So I tried it, and for a few days it's been stitching lovely. The stitch definition was fantastic. So I thought, oh well, it's going to cost me more money for threads, but at least it sews well. And then all of a sudden the thread started snapping, and the thread was getting tight around the spool, the tension spool for the needle, and I have loosened it off a bit, and it was stitching fine. I thought, oh well, we're okay. Change the needle and everything, and then it started snapping again. So I thought, right, let's get some different weight of thread and see if it works better. So I went back to using my moon thread, and it was stitching fine. So you can't win here. So what I did the other day was I sent for some new needles, because I think I've got 1 left now, and I have to say these needles are really good. They last a really long time, because they are the HL ones, the heavy duty ones, and they're really good, but can be expensive. Anyhow, so is the Aurifil thread, because this box of 3 threads cost me £29, I think, and that's cheap. And that was on Amazon, because normally they're around about £11.50, £12.50 per spool. And then if you don't have Prime, which I don't have Prime on Amazon now, you're paying £4.99. So it gets a bit expensive. So I tend to sort of bulk buy if I need anything off Amazon, but I don't tend to shop on there as much these days. So this time I have gone for the 50 weight, and I think tonight that's going to be my job to see if these work, because if my threads snap again, then these are going back, because there's no point in me spending all that money, and if they don't work on the machine, there's no point in me keeping them. So I'm keeping everything crossed for tonight that I hope it works. So really that is all I have purchased this week. Well, like I say, all that's arrived. I've got another spool of thread coming and some needles, and I think that's about it. So I'm not very interested, I'm afraid, but it's essential. It's essential. Right, so what have I been making? Well, I've been using up some more scraps, and I've made a few little lavender pouches to go in my orders. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little bag here. I've not got much in at the minute, so I'm filling up my bag, and then I will take it to work, and then I'll start putting them in my orders, so all the fabrics will smell nice and lavender when I sell it. And I've also been doing some key fobs. I found these in my drawer. I've still got plenty of the fabric left, but so I've got 2 of the Rainbow Pride ones. I have got 4 of the strawberry ones. This fabric's been going on forever. I'm afraid I'm at the end now. I've got a couple of pieces up there, and then that's it all gone. And I must admit, this was one of my favourite strawberry fabrics ever. And I've got 3 of the green leaf ones, and I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 of the dressmaking fabric. So everyone has got something different on, which I think is really nice. So you've got a sewing machine on that one, and some words on that one. So I think I used a fat quarter piece and got out some fobs from that. And then this is one out of my sort of scrap basket at work, and this was a Halloween one. It's mainly words and pictures on that, so I managed to get one out of that. Then this is the nice autumnal leaf one, which I got 2 fobs out of that, so that's really nice. And then I found some black fabric with some beautiful roses on that, and that's very sort of autumnal looking, because you've got your orange little flowers in that. So I've got 3 of them. And this one, I've only got 1 of these. What was this from now? I don't know what I made with this actually. Oh, I do. So I've got something else to show you. But yeah, there was a little piece of scrap bit left over, and this is a Lynette Anderson one. So I just use that to make the key fob. Then I've got one of these with sunflowers on, and then I've got another 2 of these with these beautiful flowers on. Absolutely love these. Right, I'll just pop that over there. And then this week, what I've been making, this is probably what's taken up my time this week, because I keep thinking, gosh, I haven't seemed to have made much, and yet I seem to have been sewing every day. So yeah, so I have been busy. So I've had 4 notebooks sat here, which have been waiting to be covered for since last year, I think, really. And I thought it's about time I did them, because obviously as I'm having a gift section in my on my website, I should say, I need something to go in it, and this is what I've been doing. So this is some beautiful new pumpkin fabric that's just come into the shop, so I need to get all this. I think I've got, have I got 20 rolls of fabric. I think I've got to photograph and get on the website this week. So beautiful pumpkins, and on the inside it's got the contrasting one of the leaves, and the back is just an orange fabric, and it's got a brown ribbon page marker. So it's a nice book. lined pages. So I've had fun doing these, and I'll probably have some more to share with you next week, so I've got some more books coming. Excuse me, but they are bigger ones, so that should be nice. Oh. And the next one is this beautiful Lynette Anderson fabric I've got. So it's all the little tiny flowers and little bees and mushrooms, and on the inside we have got, oh, that's the Lynette Anderson house fabric that I did the fob in, and then I've used this sort of patchworky looking one on the pockets. So there's a pocket front and back, and then this is another lined pad, and it has the lilac ribbon on. So these will be perfect for anybody that likes making notes, planning for the business, knitting, sewing, crochet, whatever it is you're doing, if you just like to write or like to journal. And then the next one I've got is a pumpkin one. That's quite funny, that one. And then on the inside I have used an orange for the back because you don't really see that fabric, and I've used the pumpkin on the flaps there, and the ribbon, this piece of checked. And the last one is, I think this is the last piece of hedgehog fabric that I found. So this is, I'd say this is my favourite, but having said that, I like all of them. Oh dear. So yeah, and the inside, it's got the leaves, that is the fabric that sort of went with that hedgehog fabric, and the inside, oh, I've used the leaf one in there as well. We've got a thin brown ribbon as well. So yes, I have been busy doing these. They're probably taking me longer than I thought, to be honest. Right, well that's all what I've been making. I've got some other bits that I've been making, but that is to do with the SewhaleyJane box, so we'll come to that in a minute. Right, I have been working on my strawberry cross stitch as well this week, but I don't seem to have had a lot of time to sit and actually cross stitch this week, I must admit. But yeah, that's the picture, and that's as far as I have got. Not very far, but it's getting there. I will definitely try and do a little bit more this week, but like I said before, I had all the new fabric in, and to be honest, it's taken me ages to get it unpacked, reorganise the shop so I can actually put the new fabric on the shelf, and I've had to create all the tags for every piece of fabric, so I've had to write out sort of what the design is, that it's 100% cotton, the width of it, and obviously price it all up. So that's taken a while because I'm doing this in between customers and everything else, so it takes time. But that's all done, they're on the shelf. All the new fabrics now in the shop do have the tags facing at the front, so people can see what it's called, how wide it is, though it's cotton, and how much it is. Because generally people don't look at the end of the roll. It's always, how much is this? That's how it's on the top. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And the next thing I've finished off is, if you remember the other week I showed you the hedgehog that I'd machine embroidered, and it was in a hoop, but I was waiting for more hoops to come. Well, my hoops finally came, and I've actually finished it now, and I'm really pleased with it. So that's how the little hedgehog looks. So I will be putting some of these on my website. So that's the first one that I've finished, but I've got 2 more that's machine embroidered. So I can actually, now I've decided what I want to put on, I can actually finish them off now. So it's going to be a week of sort of photographing and everything, and that's the back. I put some nice felt on there, got my little tag on there. So yes, so I'm hoping to do the fox next, because that's the next design that I bought, is the fox. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So that might be in next week's vlog. Right, now we get on to the SewhaleyJane. Well, last month it was that nice sort of cream fabric with the rope and the anchors on. So what I'll do is I will put a picture up here somewhere of the full outfit. Now, I didn't have any tops to go with it, so the trousers have just been sat here all month. I did buy some fabric which is in the, I haven't got it with me, it's in like a brownie colour, a rusty colour, and hopefully it will go with these trousers, which I think it will. I am wearing them, but I'm not getting up because I'll put a picture in anyhow. So I decided that anglaise was quite popular this year, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look around to see if I can find some embroidery anglaise, either in a navy blue, a brown. Failing that, I would get some white and I would dye it. And I decided that I wanted cotton, 100% cotton, because I like that. And it was a bit hard to find the cotton, and it was about £18 a metre, which generally, like for a top, you're looking, I need to buy about 2 metres, so that would have been excuse me, quite expensive. So I'll have a drink. So I've been looking in our local supermarket for weeks, just in case they get something new in. And I went in, oh, probably about 3 days ago. And lo and behold, they'd got this. So it's lowish on me, but it's not too bad. But it does sort of open up a bit there. But I'm going to just stitch that up a little bit. And I bought this, and it's very much like the Joan top. So you've got your V, it's got a yoked back, and it's got like a folded bit up on the sleeve. Let's see if I can stand up. So yeah, so I think it'll be better when I've just stitched that little bit across, but I like it. And this cost me, I think, £16 for the top, so it wasn't too bad. It's the first sort of item I've bought actually for myself for ages, because as I've been making them. But like I said, it's anglaise and I'm happy with it. It's a darker blue than like my trousers and that, but I don't know, I think it'll be fine, unless I can find another dark blue fabric and make some trousers at some point. But for the summer, if we get in nice weather, I will be able to wear the top and the trousers. But like I say, I will put a picture in. And also in last month's box, I got the metre piece was the striped fabric. So if you watched last week, you'll have seen I made my bookcase using that fabric, and I've put the Think Pink box starfish on there. So if you've watched me last week, like I say, you'll have seen that one. So I've got a few more pieces left over, so that bookcase is mine, because that's going to be my summer one. So I've made another one, and this time I've just put some white chain stitching on and some silver sequins in the centre, which I think looks really nice. I've got my tag on the other side, the blue fabric which I've got in my shop, so that's going to probably go on my website, and if I can get any more made up, that'll go on as well. And also I managed to get my tote bag finished, so I've just put some starfish on. There's no decoration or anything, I've just appliqued and free motion them, and I'm happy with that. I've got nice straps, perfect length, and I've used the other fabric that I got from the SewhaleyJane box, one of the meter pieces from, I don't know, it must be a couple of months ago. So at least I'm using up some of my fabrics, and it is just a perfect size. So I'm really pleased with that. So I will pop a picture in up here of me full outfit with the bag on the shoulder, just so you can see how it looks. So yes, right then, so now we're going to get on with opening this month's SewhaleyJane box. Right, I'm just going to have a little drink of water because I can feel my throat is getting dry and I'm going to start coughing if I'm not careful. There we go. Sorry for the rustling. There we go. We'll see what we have. Ooh. Well, we have 2 lollies. I'm sure that'll go down well with somebody. We have some black Gutterman thread. You can never have too much thread. Oh, now this looks nice. We have a pair of lemon earrings. They're for pierced ears, so I do have pierced ears, so I'll be able to wear them. I must admit, I've been thinking about getting some lemon fabric to make, I don't know, a top with or something, or some trousers. But I've not really seen anything that I wanted, so, which I did last year. I saw several nice pieces of fabric with lemons on and I didn't buy any. Oh dear, that's usually how it goes. Right, in the book it's issue 67 and it's Tropic Like It's Hot, July 2024. So I love that design. So let's have a look. Right, well, what we've got in the box. The earrings are by Sapphire Frills, and we've got a metre of polycotton and we've got 2.5 meters of cotton fabric, which will be nice. So we've got pattern picks, it's all about the fold line. And then there's about subscriber, and somebody's used the double gauze, which that is actually a good idea, having the double gauze at the top and then some floral fabric underneath. I like that, which I would actually do that myself, but it's pink, pale pink, and pale pink just will not suit me, but I like that idea. I wonder if I could dye it. Somebody's used some seagull fabric and lined it with the stripy fabric that we had last month. That's good. And I think somebody's made a little child's jacket and some baby clothes and some shorts, so that's good. Then we've got Hayley's links, well, I can't show you that because it will give away the fabric. And then a lady called Gemma, she's made a dress out of one of the fabrics. That's very nice. And what else is there? I've got one fabric's 3 makes, and then there's sewing for summer, hats and things. Yeah, there's lots of nice things to read in that, so I will have a look at that properly later. Right, well, this fabric's very nice. Right, this is the meter piece of polycotton. That is very bright. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous, that. That is gorgeous. I'm not sure what I'll make with it at the minute. Any suggestions, please drop them down below. It's always good to hear what other people think, what what we could make. And thank you very much for all the suggestions you've left me over the last few weeks. I do appreciate that. So yeah, so that's the trouble. I get a bit stumped with meter pieces of fabric, but I can use it for crafting. I know that. We'd make some nice book sleeves though, or some project bags. Right, now this is the main fabric. Oh wow, now I do like this, I really do. Oh, it's got toucans on. Fantastic. Let me see if I can get this the right way around. Wow, look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I think we'll be okay colour wise with this. I like this. Oh, now it's what am I going to make? 2.5 meters. It feels really, really nice as well. Really nice. I like that. Oh. I think to show the pattern off, it's got to be trousers. Let me pull myself back in again. Trousers maybe. I don't know if there's enough for trousers and a top for me, but I'm thinking, I think either trousers or maybe for another nail top. See if I can get it to fit me. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions what you think I could make with this fabric, please let me know down below. I'd love to hear your suggestions. It'll give me something to think about and maybe go and look for a new pattern. Oh, but no, I love that fabric. I've never had anything like that before, and it's stunning. It certainly screams summer. We just need the nice sunshine, don't we now, really? But yeah, that's a fabulous box, and I can't wait to get started on it. But this is probably going to be my last SewhaleyJane box. I think I've had them for a year now, and I think I'm just going to unsubscribe from this one for a while, because I really need to use up my fabrics, because the fabrics on my shelf aren't going down. And I've got fat quarters from a lot of the boxes, and I've got meter pieces, and I really, really need to use them up. So I think that's what I'm going to concentrate on for probably for the rest of this year. Just use up some fabrics, and then maybe start afresh with this subscription box next year. That's what I'm going to do. I'm still keeping my Think Pink box though, because that is my favourite, I must admit. So yes, I'm looking forward to getting this washed and seeing what I can make with it. Right, well, I think that's about all I've got to share with you this week. I hope you all managed to get some sewing done or some crafting, and let's keep our fingers crossed that we get some sunshine, because I think we do need it. My tomato plants I think are struggling a bit really, because the rain's making them grow, but the tomatoes are there. There's still some flowers on there, but the tomatoes aren't very big at the minute, and they're still green. So we need some sun. So I hope everybody has a lovely week. I hope you get some crafting done, and I will see you all again next week. So thank you for joining me today, and bye for now.